The council answer any questions at today's meeting?
They gave a presentation.
Were you convinced by it?
Not particularly.
Why not?
There was no commitment. There was no commitment to anything. There was no. The OPW spoke and he rehashed stuff that we have done this here and we have done this here and we are doing this, but no commitment to what he came down here specifically to talk to us, and he was telling us about what he's doing and has done over the last 10 years up the country. That's not what we were here for.
Did he give you any clarity in terms of how long it's going to take to complete the scheme? Because I think there's more than 600 homes, the work is yet to be completed.
Yep, no clarity whatsoever.
Did he even offer to give you a date? Or
No.
Did anybody ask him for a date?
We asked, well, not so much for a date, because we have already been told by the council that it's going to be well into next year before this will be completed.
Is that good enough?
No. I mean, we're 2 years on nearly in this October. It's nowhere near good enough. We heard a lot today, not just for the IPP, but around the Mogeely, Castlemartyr, Rathcormac areas, that there's a lot of reports, a lot of applications, a lot of reviews, a lot of assessments, but nowhere in that meeting did anyone mention work actually starting, and that is what we need.
And so Moran today, the Minister came along and heard your concerns. Did he sound as if he'd never heard these concerns before, or is this all new to him, or what's your impression?
Look, Moran has been around flooding a long time. I know that in his own constituency, and I'm sure he's done great work up there. He had met us previously, so is aware that there's an issue down here. The impression that I get from today's meeting and from hearing the Minister speak in the Dáil is generally it's a copy and paste answer.
I understand that frustration coming from the press, I understand it coming from the people, but it is a massive scheme, and it's not a scheme that can be done overnight. And trust me when I say to you, from the start of the scheme to finish scheme is 11 years. This is a very, very complex scheme, but we are working with Cork County Council. We have the money available. It's a 55 million euro scheme. That's what 55 million, yeah, that's what we're here to do. That's what I want to deliver.
Sorry, I was asking about the home protection, the IPP or whatever it's called, the individual.
Yes,
that scheme.
Again, there's no door the same, there's no business the same, there's no footpath the same. This causes challenges. This is huge. The IP is probably the biggest I've ever seen, I have to be honest with you. But we'll work together. I've seen firsthand now, one of the questions the girls brought from me is the weight of this, the barrier. But it's very hard to get a company to supply the barrier. There's some volume of barriers required. But we'll work together. And the idea of me being here and talk about the IPV or talk about flooding in general is to give the people assurance that I as Minister have their back. I'm here to work with them, and I'll make the local authorities in my department meet now, as I said to you, every 8 weeks if that's what it takes to drive on help the community.
One last question: are you going to give a deadline to when the individual flood mitigation systems are put into people's houses?
It'd be unfair of me to say that until I talk to the local authorities.